Hello, fellow fragrance lovers, and welcome back to my fragrance channel. Today, I'm going to be sampling some of the most buzzed about fragrances in the YouTube fragrance community that I have surprisingly never smelled. It's very strange because I have smelled a lot of perfumes because obviously it is a passion of mine. So I ordered some samples, just samples. I've been watching a lot of blind buys, lots of blind buy videos. And those of you who can afford to buy full bottles as blind buys, I salute you. I wish I were able to do that. And I know a lot of people resell them right away if it turns out to be something that they don't like, but I'm terrible with that. So no judgment to those of you who do blind buy full bottles of things, but number one, I can't afford to do that. And number two, I just know that if I ended up not liking it, I probably would just be stuck with it because I am too lazy to return it or put it up on Mercari or whatever people do with blind buys that don't work out. So I just got some samples and we're going to give it a go. And I will say, I know the notes of these fragrances. I did research them, and these are all things that seem to be in my category of fragrances that I like. I'm very hesitant to try fragrances that are out of my comfort zone or that I don't normally like. I have to get better with that. Right now, it's going to be things that are described anyway as the type of fragrances that I would be into. So we're going to get started with the first one. This is Elie Saab, Girl of Now. And I hear so many people talking about this and the flankers of this and how it gets complimented all the time. So I'm very curious about it. So this one has top notes of pistachio, pear, and mandarin orange. Mid notes are almond, orange blossom, and magnolia, and the base is almond milk, tonka bean, cashmere, and patchouli. These are all notes that I am very into. So let's see what happens. Spray this on my hand here. Okay. So in the opening, I'm getting the orange blossom a lot. Sorry, my hands are really big too. I feel like they're very big. Okay. Definitely getting the orange blossom. Definitely getting the pistachio. It's warm. It's very warm. Cozy. I would definitely put this as more of a fall and winter scent. Yeah, it's a very magnetic fragrance. I can see where people like this and are drawn to it because it's not unusual, but it's interesting. Okay, we'll see how I'm getting a little bit of the patchouli in the background too. So it's a little bit spicy. It's a little bit sweet because it does have the pistachio and the pear. So I'm getting that. Yeah. It's warm. It's a warm, cozy, magnetic. It's not super strong, but it's not subtle. It's not subtle. Like you can smell it. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can compare this to, but nothing in my collection. Maybe, even though the notes aren't really the same at all, it kind of has the same vibe as Guerlain, which I love. That is one of my favorite perfumes of all time. And that one is cozy, but not too sweet. It has a little bit of a freshness to it, but it draws you in. So I'm going to say, yeah, Elie Saab, Girl of Now, that gets the Limelight Lass 2 thumbs up. That's a good one. Okay. Next, I have the very popular Olympea from Paco Rabanne. And this was coming up. I started searching like tropical fragrances, beachy fragrances. I went down that rabbit hole. And of course, I made my own video about that. So make sure you check that one out if you haven't already. So this one comes up in those types of videos, and I was very curious about it. This also has flankers. I do have one of the flankers that I'll test after this one. So the top notes of this one are water jasmine, ginger flower, and green mandarin. The mid notes are vanilla and salt. Salt is one of my favorite things, by the way. I put salt on everything, a lot of it. I get criticized for that sometimes, but I like salt, you know, sue me. Then the base is cashmere wood, ambergris, and sandalwood. Now, I have heard that this is a very attention-getting and attention-seeking fragrance. Some people think that it tries too hard. I will be the judge of that. Let's see. Okay. I just realized I'm going to spray all these things, and then I'm going to smell like a French prostitute later when I see people, and that probably won't be good. Okay. Okay. I'm getting a lot of the salt. Sorry that you're seeing my pasty white arm, by the way. I'm getting a lot of salt. Okay. The jasmine and the ginger for sure. Okay. Again, it's warm. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I don't dislike it. I don't know if it's different enough where I would say, wow, that's a really unique fragrance. But I also can't really compare it to anything else that I have in my collection. Okay. It's not bad. I'm getting a little more now of that wood and ambergris. Little bit of vanilla, but it's not a sweet vanilla. This is a salty vanilla. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I like it. Sorry, I'm just checking on the Elie Saab now. That's dried down quite a bit. It's a lot softer now. But still good. It's good. Okay, so that was Olympea from Paco Rabanne. Now I'm going to try the Olympea Intense. And the only notes listed for this one are vanilla, amber, and salt. Just those three. So I don't know why that is, but we'll give it a whirl. The juice, as they say, is very dark on this one. I don't usually see perfumes that are this dark. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting even more salt in this one. Yeah. It's very salty. Amber. I get the amber. And again, the vanilla is not, to me, it's not sweet. It's another salty vanilla. Let me compare it now with the other. Okay, now that this is drying down, I'm getting more of the jasmine. I don't really smell the mandarin in the Olympea. The ginger. I'm getting more of the ginger and the sandalwood notes. It's getting slightly less salty. Yeah, this one is more amber and salt. I don't know which one I like more. They're both nice, though. Again, of course, you have to see how it dries down, but neither of them are overwhelming or too much. But you know what? The Intense even though it has simpler notes, I could see people commenting on this one, like, you know, what are you wearing? Than the regular Olympea. This one is a little more distinct, the Intense. Yeah, I'm liking that one. I'm liking the Olympea Intense. Okay, I would say those are also Limelight Lass approved. Those were good. All right, the last one I have been dying to try this for so long because it is so up my alley that it is ridiculous. And that is the Guerlain Santal Royale. Or Santal Royal. I don't know. I always think of like Royale with cheese, you know, Pulp Fiction, all that stuff. So this is supposed to be an oud type of fragrance. And this is inspired by, I don't know, the Treasures of the East. So it's supposed to be a bewitching, woody, oriental fragrance. And the notes in Santal Royal are, the top is jasmine and neroli. The mid notes are rose, cinnamon, and peach. And then the base is agarwood, oud, sandalwood, leather. I love me some leather in fragrances. So amber and musk. At this point too, like I'm not gonna say I smell bad, but like I think people will be able to smell me from far away. Okay, so. Ooh, okay. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Yeah, this is exactly how I thought it would be. This is very, very, very up my alley. Because I like deeper, more masculine. This is marketed as unisex, by the way. It is, you know, for men and women. It's a lot of oud. Yeah, it's very woody. Like, it smells a little bit like you're sticking your head in a new cabinet, a new wood cabinet, but in the best way possible. It's very woody. I'm not even getting that much. Okay, I'm getting the leather. This is a lot of leather and wood. I don't know where the peach is coming from. I'm not smelling any peach. Not even the jasmine. This is a lot of leather and wood to me, but I love it. I love this one. This one is definitely my favorite out of the four I have sniffed today. This one I definitely would not wear in the spring or summer. So this is something, you know, maybe I'll have to keep this on my wish list, and come, you know, autumn, maybe I'll have to. Of course, I'll see how it dries down. Maybe I won't like it in a little bit, but right now it's just woody, leathery goodness. So I can see why people like this one, if that's your thing. Okay, let me give one more. Yeah, I like the way this Olympea Intense is drying down. And now I'm seeing where it is more of a beachy. It's very beachy, but in a warm kind of a way, not a aquatic marine type of way. It's more of like the sun and the surf mix and the sand and the hot sun, you know, all of that. Girl of now in the dry down, I'm smelling more. I'm getting more of the pear note and the orange. Regular Paco Rabanne, Olympea. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I'm getting a little more. Again, just like with the Intense, the Mandarin's coming out a little bit more in this one. No, I lied. The Intense doesn't even have that. Yeah. I don't know. They're both nice. I like the Intense a little bit more, just because it smells like, it smells a little more distinct than the other one. So, okay, well, the good news is, out of these 4 fragrances, I don't hate any of them. So I will definitely be using these samples. They weren't much money at all. I got them from Fragrance Net, and, you know, I think they were between $2 and $4 each. So it's a great way to try fragrances, because, like I said, I'm just not confident enough or rich enough to blind buy full bottles of things. So I would say this fragrance sampling was successful. These are all Limelight Lass 2 thumbs up approved. I don't know where I came up with that. I just made that up right now. But maybe I'll have to use that as a rating system, right? 1 thumb, 2 thumbs. I would say these are all 2 thumbs up. So, all right. Well, thank you for watching. If you stuck with me this long and dealt with my ADHD and all of that. And I'm hoping to do some more sampling for you. I do have a Jean Paul Gaultier sample set on the way. So it's like half of a blind buy, because it's not tiny samples, it's little bottles, but it's still not the full bottles. So I'm hoping that they come within the next couple days, and I'll do a blind buy video for those. And thank you again for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. It's new, so I need all of the subscribers I can get. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.